Our chief reporter, Kaveh Solokol, has come back on set. Kaveh, oh my goodness. How do you react to that?
Well, look, the first thing you should say is that referees are human beings. They make mistakes like everybody else. They were working there in a very highly pressurised environment, and they made a mistake, and it was a big mistake, and the eyes of the world were on them, and now they are paying the consequences.
The football world has been thrown into turmoil once again as FIFA announced the suspension of referee Craig Pawson following the explosive VAR incident that overshadowed Arsenal's recent match. What should have been a straightforward fixture quickly spiraled into one of the most heated controversies of the season, with Pawson's refusal to consult the VAR monitor becoming the focal point of global outrage. The suspension has triggered intense discussions across all corners of the sport, raising difficult questions about professionalism, accountability, and whether the current officiating system is truly equipped for the demands of modern football. Eyewitnesses, analysts, and millions watching around the world found themselves stunned when Arsenal were denied a penalty that replays later showed to be unquestionably clear. The challenge, captured from multiple angles, revealed contact strong enough to send the striker off balance, yet Pawson waved play on without hesitation. Even more shocking was the revelation that the VAR team had urged him to review the footage, indicating the incident met the threshold for further inspection. Instead, he dismissed their advice, opting to rely solely on his on-field perception in a match with immense consequences for both teams. The moment quickly ignited chaos. Arsenal players surrounded the referee, demanding explanations as the crowd erupted in anger. Social media platforms were instantly flooded with slow-motion breakdowns, fan reactions, and heated debates about whether the referee's decision was an honest mistake or something far more troubling. Within minutes, hashtags accusing Pawson of bias began trending globally, and football pundits across major networks were left trying to understand why a referee would refuse such a crucial review when VAR exists precisely to prevent these errors. FIFA's disciplinary committee launched an investigation almost immediately, reviewing audio recordings, internal communications, and every camera angle available. According to insiders, the committee was particularly alarmed by Pawson's tone and reluctance to engage with VAR recommendations. This was not viewed as a simple oversight but a complete failure to follow established procedures, undermining the credibility of the entire refereeing system. With pressure mounting from fans, players, and clubs demanding transparency, FIFA concluded that decisive action was necessary. The announcement of Pawson's suspension sent shockwaves across the football world. While Arsenal supporters felt vindicated, many neutrals were equally relieved, arguing that the sport has reached a point where officiating mistakes must be taken seriously, especially when technology is available to correct them. The suspension has also rekindled wider discussions about whether referees should face stricter accountability measures, including public reviews, performance ratings, and mandatory releases of VAR audio to ensure fairness. For Pawson, the consequences extend far beyond the ban itself. The suspension places his reputation under intense scrutiny, and questions about his future at the elite level are already being raised. Refereeing at the highest stage requires precision, discipline, and the ability to manage pressure, and FIFA's decision suggests deep concerns about his ability to uphold those standards. His return, if it happens, will come with heavy expectations and heightened criticism with every call he makes. Arsenal, meanwhile, have been left frustrated that the suspension cannot reverse the damage done. The lost points could affect their league position, momentum, and overall campaign. Players who witnessed the incident firsthand expressed disappointment mixed with a sense of relief that the world finally acknowledged the injustice against them. Fans are hopeful that the decision will prevent similar incidents from happening in future matches. The controversy highlights the growing tension between human judgment and technological assistance in football. While VAR was introduced to create fairness, its effectiveness depends entirely on the officials using it properly. When referees ignore or misuse the system, the technology becomes meaningless. FIFA now faces mounting pressure to strengthen training, improve communication protocols, and ensure that officials are not only qualified but also willing to embrace the tools designed to help them. In a sport where the margins between victory and defeat are razor thin, moments like this have lasting consequences. Pawson's suspension is more than a punishment, it is a loud wake-up call to the football community that officiating must evolve. The integrity of the game depends on it, and fans around the world are watching closely to see whether this marks the beginning of meaningful reform or just another chapter in the ongoing battle over VAR.